Hello, hi. A very good morning to all of our viewers. In today's session, we have a very special guest, Dr. Thomas P. John. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Thank you so much for joining us on this platform. He is the chairman of esteemed T. John Group of Institutions consisting of engineering, MBA, nursing, pharmacy colleges, and National Public School. Along with this, he is the founder and president of Mind Magic Academy. He is a medical graduate and has done his MBBS from Bangalore in the year 1988. On behalf of Collegedunia, I welcome him on our leadership series, Thoughtful Leaders. Sir, our first question is, being the chairman of T. John Group of Institution, what is your philosophy of leadership and how would you describe your leadership code?
Being the chairman of T. John Group of Institutions, I believe that leadership means, first of all, identifying good talent and then giving them the required training and then giving them the absolute opportunity and free hand to work on whatever job they have been entrusted to. And this, I think, will give the people who work in our organization a free hand to do whatever is necessary to the best of their ability to see that their job is a great success.
Okay, that's really insightful, sir. So our next question is, the education system in India and the other foreign countries are structured very differently. So in your experience, what can inbound student gain from studying here in T. John Group?
In T. John Group of Institutions, we have, first of all, a multicultural environment wherein we have students from across the country, right from Kashmir to Kanyakumari and Mumbai to Assam. So I don't think it's so much different from a campus, maybe even in New York or San Francisco. And we have students also from across the globe, where we have students from Africa, from the Gulf countries, and many regions which are close by to us, like Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Nepal, etc. And I think the education system in our country is probably doing pretty well, because if we look at the global scenario today, you find that probably the CEOs of the top 10 or 20 companies are from Indian education background. So there's nothing better to prove than that.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely, sir. That's very truthful. So the next question is, how does the curriculum of T. John ensure the best practice of industry?
First of all the courses that we run are affiliated to the government universities here in Karnataka. And as you all know that Karnataka is one of the leading states in India in terms of education. We are early starters for private education. And with these things in mind and the government being very supportive of education in our state, I think that the syllabus which is turned out by the universities like Rajiv Gandhi University, VTU or Bangalore University are all probably in keeping with the trends that are required, and Bangalore being the hub of technology, the universities here also are aware of what is to be really taught to the students. And so I think the curriculum and syllabus that we follow are really up to date and well worth the study that the students will undergo.
Okay, sir. Absolutely, sir. So the next question would be, any insights into how T. John could be more welcoming to students of different races and economic backgrounds?
As you know that we run many courses which are also having students from the government entrance exams. So we have students from across the society, where we have students who are and also from across different social backgrounds. And I'm sure that for the past 25 years, we have been doing a good job in integrating all these people together in one campus, and they get a great learning being on the campus for the couple of years that they will be here, whether they are doing their graduation or post-graduation. So by this, I think that we are one of the good institutions where students can really experience global standards of teaching, global environment, social interaction with different kind of students from different backgrounds, different regions, different religions, different languages. So it will be a great learning for students who join in our colleges and do courses on our campus in Bangalore here.
Absolutely, sir. T. John is such a big brand, especially in Karnataka. Everyone knows about this. So the next question would be, what do you think your roles and responsibility to the university and the students are?
Well, responsibility of an institution to the university is basically follow all the norms that the university sets and guidelines that they have given for taking education forward. And we are definitely following all those rules, regulations, and conditions which are required by the universities. And that is where we are fulfilling our obligations to the university. And to the students, I would like to say that it is imperative that we train them to the present day requirements of hands-on technology, which is very, very important, especially with these days of COVID, where classroom teaching has become limited. So we do expose them. All our classes are already being done online and awaiting the government direction to go offline. So the responsibility to students and their parents is to see that they are molded well, they are given the right kind of training, they are given the right kind of information that is required. Then ultimately, after their molding is done on the campus, it is our duty to present them in front of different companies for placements, and also giving them opportunities to become entrepreneurs by helping them and guiding them in the chosen path that they want to take in their career.
That's really wonderful, sir. So the next question would be, what do you think should be the university top priority over the coming next year, 10 years?
Well, the university's top priority should be to see what the students should actually be training on, especially the hands-on training, industry interaction, projects in the industry, internships in the industry, and making it more hands-on than theoretical or classroom teaching. I think that will go a long way in training students to achieve whatever they have in their mind in terms of getting technical education, which is today available for everybody online. But what is that extra that we can give today in classroom teaching or in a campus environment? Probably that is what we are looking at in giving to our students, because today's technology or knowledge, what anybody wants, is available on the net for whichever course, right from probably making a pin to making a bomb. It's all available on the campus, and probably that is what we will be focusing on, and see that students gain the maximum exposure to real life situations, and see that ultimately they are able to achieve not only the financial requirements of their life, which is absolutely necessary, but also life skills to navigate through various times during one's life, which means that we have to make aware the life skills that are required to our students, so that they will be able to live a happy, peaceful, and successful life.
So that's really thoughtful, sir. So what would you like people to know or students to know about your university that they may not know?
Well, what we would like them to know is that able to get a holistic molding in this institution, in this campus. As I said, first of all, the exposure to various cultures, exposure to various different people, the different religions, different languages, and also that we want our students not only to learn the technical aspects of what they come here for, but they need to learn life skills, which I believe is one of the most important things which most of our present day education is missing out on, in terms of situations like the pandemic now. People really do not know how to handle it. Many are into depression, many are having all kind of other kind of feelings within them. So basically, we, as already you had mentioned, we have something called the happiness department, where we want to tell students how they can really bring up that happiness in their life. And those things can come up not by actually learning technology or management or things like that, but life skills have to be taught. So this, I think, is very important, what probably many others do not know about our institution and our campus. So I will say that that is what we should be known for, to develop students' life skills, help them to live a happy life. We have a happiness department, as I told you. So happiness is ultimately what everybody is looking for, and I'm sure that those who come here and spend some time on the campus doing their course, they will be able to learn the ropes of how we can live a happy life.
That's really wonderful, sir. To all my viewers, I want to tell them this is one of the unique department that the Dijon Group is doing it. That is a happiness department started by esteemed sir only. Am I right, sir?
Yes.
Yes. So, sir, any suggestion you would like to give to the current youth and the aspiring students?
Yeah, the current youth, one is have focus in what you want in life. Basically, I would suggest to them that every day they sit for 5 minutes and introspect to themselves early in the morning when they get up, to see actually what they want in life. Most people on earth are not aware of what they want in life. If you actually, if I tell you God is going to come and stand in front of you and ask you, okay, come on, tell me what you want, the one thing in your life, you will not be able to say what you want. So the idea is to find out that what one thing that you want in life, and probably that is one of the greatest achievements that anybody can make in life, is to actually know what they want. And once you know what you really want, then getting there will be pretty easy. So I think the present day students should introspect, see what they want in life, and once they really know what they want in life, getting there will not be a task. But if you do not know where you want to go, then getting to wherever you don't want to know, where you do not know where you want to go, that journey or that path will be a very difficult path. So once you know where you want to go, the path will be very easy. So I don't believe in that, you need to work very hard and things like that. You need to work smart. You need to know what you want, and you'll be able to get there, because there is some power which guides us all. As you know, the virus which is there, which is not even visible to the human eye, is creating such a havoc in the whole world. So the power of the Almighty. So that is where ultimately everything comes from and goes to.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. That was really insightful. So before I wrap up this session, the last question I would want to, have your views on that. What do you mean by failure? How should a student or aspiring student should cope up with?
Well, failure is a thought process in the mind, basically. If you do not get through a particular exam, it doesn't mean it's a failure. It should not be that you start thinking that I am a failure. No, I tried. I will try better. I'm definitely capable of. Because on this earth, everybody who is born has been given talent by God. And it is up to us to actually look at that talent from different angles. If you look at those talents or those possibilities that you have from the right direction in the positive way, then I'm sure that you will not feel anything that you have done is a failure. Because that failure is, as they say, failure is always a stepping stone to success. What that means is that when you are perceived to have failed, probably it opens your eyes to success. So failure is your guideline to success, and you should never feel that you have failed. Everything ultimately is a feeling. If you feel that you have failed, you have failed. If you feel happy, you're happy. If you feel sad, you're sad. So that's what I believe it is all about. So no student should think that he's a failure and he cannot make this, or he cannot do that, or he cannot pursue a particular course. But as I said before, you have to know what you really want, what you want, not what your parents want, what your uncle want, your brothers want, your sisters want, or your friends around want. You should know what exactly you want, because there may be somebody who's very good in painting. Maybe that's what God has given him talent in. But if he goes on trying to do engineering, probably he'll be a failure, as you just now mentioned. So it's very important to find out what you want, go over there, and don't think that anything is a failure. Nothing on earth is a failure. You are always guided towards success, positivity, and things like that. And you should understand that and keep that in mind.
That is really wonderful, sir. Wonderful, sir. Wonderful thoughts by Dr. Thomas P. John. So this session was really insightful and thoughtful. We hope the viewers will also appreciate and learn a lot from this. And I really appreciate your valuable time that you took out from your busy schedule. I know you are a very busy person. It is very hard to, catch you and you be on part of this series. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, sir. Thank you for your time, sir.